All right. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues and valued guests, a very warm welcome to all of you joining us today for what promises to be a very exciting and enlightening journey through the world of rewards. I'm Joshua, and I'm thrilled to be a host for this special event. Today, we have the privilege of delving into the gift marketplace, a platform brimming with endless possibilities and opportunities to redefine your reward experiences. So as a part of the webinar, we also have a live Q&A session where you can interact directly with our panelists, ensuring your questions are heard and answered. Furthermore, post the webinar as well, we are excited about the prospect of collaboration beyond this webinar. We'll explore the possibilities of testimonials, blogs, references, referrals, make you an integral part of our journey. Don't forget to fill out the feedback form. The best responses do get rewarded with a gift card. But before we dive in, allow me to introduce our esteemed speaker for today's session. Our speaker for today is Harish Ramasamy. Harish has 12 plus years of industry experience, with 6 plus years of experience being a founder at his own travel tech company. Harish likes playing chess and has a passion for creating products and launching categories. With his guidance, we'll explore the strategic direction and upcoming developments in the marketplace, gain exclusive insights, and discover new categories that will revolutionize the way you view rewards. So without further ado, let's give a warm virtual welcome to our speaker as we embark on this journey together. Over to you, Harish.
Thank you, Josh, for the introduction. Hello, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for joining this webinar. It is kind of early in the evening, midday. So first of all, thank you for joining. I have to really convince my team to first join this webinar. So everyone who has joined this webinar, thank you for joining. I am Harish. I lead global supply and few product launches at Gift. I come from an entrepreneurial background, having run my own company for close to 6 years. I humbly feel I'll be able to do justice over the next 20-30 minutes, addressing the topic that we have before us today. Before we get into the agenda, we get into the webinar. First of all, I could see a very decent number of participants from across HR personnel that we know. Few of our suppliers are on the call, few sales leaders that we know. So thank you folks for joining. During the course of the session, like Josh mentioned, if you have any questions, if you have any queries, please type out your queries on the Q&A button that you see at the bottom of the screen. We have a very capable panel today with us. We have my team with us today. They would be answering most of the queries that you would be posting. Here is a quick context and agenda for the day. We'll talk about the ways we can increase employee engagement or any stakeholder engagement for that matter. We'll talk about what as a company we achieved in 2023. We'll also talk about the roadmap for 2024. Beyond that, we'll also discuss the pain points that you face when it comes to engaging your employees, engaging your end users, etc. At the same time, the categories that we have and the use cases that we can potentially tap with these categories. So before I talk about the pain points, one pain point, which is not just a pain point in the ecosystem, it is a pain point for my team as well. So my founders, right, they keep asking me, Harish and team, what exciting are you launching this month? What exciting will you launch this year? So beyond, say, ecosystem pain point, it is my own pain point. It is my team's pain point. I can see some of them smiling. We'll address this, the pain point in the ecosystem, what exciting rewards that can be launched, what exciting rewards we have, etc., etc. But beyond that, the biggest pain point that we hear from a lot of HR persona is that, I'll give you a typical example. Say we have our office in Bangalore. We are an MNC. We have employees across the world, multiple geographies. The first question is, how do I consolidate my supply? How do I gift rewards to employees who are in multiple geographies, who speak multiple languages? And then the difficult part is the currency, right? Your finance team will come with a lot of questions on how do you manage multiple currency across multiple geos. These are some of the pain points that we'll address today, and a lot of these pain points are proportional to the kind of engagement that you want to drive in the industry. So some of the pain points that we were discussing, right? So a lot of this, we address it through gift marketplace. We'll go into details of gift marketplace throughout this webinar. But a lot of you folks here on the call today, you might know us as Xoxoday or Xoxoday, but you might be seeing gift marketplace on the screen. So you'd be having questions like, okay, you guys are Xoxoday, and why are you talking about gift today? So a quick background for some of you who do not know this information. Gift is a US-based entity, which is one of the market leaders in rewards. Gift has acquired a majority stake in Xoxoday. And today, as a unit, Gift Marketplace is one of the largest reward marketplace in the world, with close to $2 billion worth reward distribution across 100 countries, multiple categories, multiple use cases, multiple personas. So today, the combined entity is more powerful than what we were yesterday. So happy to kind of announce that to people who do not know about this. I'll pass at the screen because we do want to understand from you what reward you feel is most exciting for you. You may be seeing a poll that is coming up on your screen. My team would be sending you a poll. So with the kind of categories that we have on offer today, we just want to know what excites you more. If you are getting rewarded today, we want to understand what is that you'll buy with the rewards that you get today. Diving deep into the categories, use cases that we have to drive engagement. A lot of you over the course of your career would have received some gift cards or other at some point in time, right? So electronic gift cards or e-gift cards is one of the most distributed reward option globally. Take any use case for that matter to drive the engagement, be it say a survey rewards, a webinar, or say a consumer reward. E-gift cards has been in the industry for a very long time. It is distributed globally. We as a company, we work with close to 100 plus aggregators who has close to 8,000 plus gift cards with them, and a lot of bigger brands like say an Amazon, Flipkart, etc., where we work directly. We offer this across 100 plus countries. This is one of the most used gifting reward in the world, and it kind of addresses any use case that you have today in the market. But coming back to the same pain point, what exciting do you have, right? Because you would have seen electronic gift cards everywhere in the market, but what exciting do you have? What exciting can I give to my end user? That is where we kind of pitch in experiences for you. Because as a use case, say for example, you have to reward a CXO, you have to reward someone whom you feel should spend a lot of time outside office, because there could be a sales guy who would have achieved his target working very hard over a year, but you do not simply want to give him an Amazon gift card, right? You want to give him something much more memorable. You want him to spend time out from office. That is where experience as a reward comes in. This could kind of increase the engagement with your folks, because they might feel that, okay, rather than a company sending me a very simple, say, gift card, they have considered giving me an experience. So this is something we have launched a couple of years back, and we have seen a very good traction in markets like India, US, and Europe, where people tend to travel a lot. So this is one use case you can think of if you really feel that your users, your end users should really spend a lot of time and remember this reward. On similar lines, travel is a category which is equally getting prominence in the market. So some of the use cases like festive gifting is where travel or an experience works very, very well. For a quick example, in the last quarter, end of say between October to December, experience and travel is one of the top sold categories for us. The reason being, people want to travel, people have planned to travel, and companies have rewarded them with a travel gift card or a experience gift card. So which literally means that someone who would have spent money out of his pocket, you have kind of given him a reward which is directly useful for him. This drives engagement. We have seen enough feedbacks. We have got enough feedbacks from our client wherein they have told us during festive, during long weekends, travel and experience really works well for them. So if you're really looking to reward your employees before a long weekend or before a travel season, do think about travel and experience gift cards. Now, again, coming back to a very old, very traditional form of gifting, which is merchandise. Okay, there is travel, there is experience, but then if you feel you want your end users to have a good touch and feel, or you want to really hand them something over in office, then merchandise comes in. This has been in the gifting space for a very, very long time. Maybe from the days gifting was started, merchandise was one of the most used gifting option. Maybe e-gift vouchers have kind of overtook it very recently, but merchandise has been and will be there in the industry for a very long time. So a couple of use cases we'll talk about on merchandise. Some of the long service awards, people tend to ask for a merchandise to be delivered to the end user. Say someone has completed 10 years in your company, or say 15 years in your company. You really do not want to give them something which is digital, right? You want to send them something physical along with, say, a letter from your CEO, letter from your HR, acknowledging the effort that they have put over years. So that way, to send something physical, merchandise is a very, I would say, an option used by most of the companies today for long service awards. In fact, most of our clients who do long service awards, merchandise is a preferred option for them. So if you take markets like US, for example, in merchandise, beyond the offerings that you have, a brand value takes significance over the kind of rewards you give out or anything. Say, for example, in US, we have launched merchandise through a partnership with Amazon. So a lot of companies, say that the big 5 companies in the US, they want the merchandise to be powered by Amazon just because everyone knows Amazon there. Just because the fulfillment can happen in a couple of days than a traditional player fulfilling it in, say, 5 to 7 days. So an Amazon store in the US is one of the biggest ways of gifting in the industry. We have seen a lot of clients using our Amazon powered, say, rewarding catalog in the festive season for a lot of long service awards, etc. Beyond that, these are traditional forms of gifting, right? Your merchandise, gift cards, etc. But beyond that, say, for example, you have a persona where you really want to keep them engaged, and you feel that, okay, the ticket size is minimal, I have a very limited budget. Then comes your mobile top-ups, your, say, magazine subscriptions, your gaming subscriptions, etc. In some market, right, like Africa, your mobile top-ups are equivalent to a cash. As simple as that. People in Africa prefer mobile top-ups as a rewarding option. It was new to us when we launched this category. We used to hear this from the market. When we launched it, we actually realized it. People prefer mobile top-ups over gift cards. So a slight background about gift. We operate in 100 plus countries. So the persona of users across different use cases, across multiple country differs. So when you see something like a magazine subscription, a lot of European clients, they ask for magazine subscription. A lot of Middle East clients or a US client, they ask for a gaming subscription. So the kind of reward that you add in your catalog to drive the engagement purely depends on the geography, the persona, the persona of the say end users, be it employees, channel partners, survey participants, etc. So what we have seen over years is that the kind of catalog that you add, the kind of rewarding options you add, it has to be related to the persona of the end users, as simple as that. Now, this is one of the favorite, say, rewarding category for me. This is very closely, say, it is a very close launch we did with our founders way back 3-4 years back. Charity and donation is a category preferred by a lot of companies, even at the leadership level. People with, say, 15, 20, 30 years of experience, right? When they want to get a reward, they actually kind of appreciated getting a reward, which can be kind of donated to charities across the globe. So charity and donation is one of the category which you can consider if you're rewarding it to a CXO or people with 20, 30 year experience, or anyone like us who would feel that, okay, me, rather than getting a gift card, redeeming it for myself, if I feel I can support someone's education in a country which I have not even visited, it makes a lot of sense. So this category has driven engagement beyond any other category that we have seen till date. While the volumes are low, the satisfaction from the end user is really high for this particular category. Now, let us talk about use case wherein you feel as a HR, right? You can't really go back to your finance team every month and say, okay, I need few $1 million in a rewarding budget, right? It doesn't really happen. It doesn't really work like that. Even in our company, right? We get rewards thrice or 4 times in a year because we are a rewarding company. We get more than what you might get. But then what if your budget is low? What if your HR do not have budget throughout the year, throughout all long weekends? But your employees want instant gratification. They want to be appreciated for what they do. That is where offers comes in. This is as simple as that. Say, for example, I'm a Big Basket user. My company keeps sending me a 15% off on Big Basket, and there is no cost to the company as well. So this is something that drives engagement. If you frequently run campaigns, it could be, say, webinars like this. It could be survey rewards wherein, say, you keep running surveys with a very big set of audience, but you do not have the budget to reward a gift card to everyone, then offers and discounts makes much more sense. It is low cost, it really adds value, and it really cuts the out-of-pocket expense that you do. For example, I'm a Big Basket user, I'm a Swiggy user. I frequently get discounted gift vouchers for my company. That literally saves the money that I really spend out of my pocket. So for such use cases wherein you feel you need to drive engagement, but you have to do it at a very low cost, then offers and discount is a category for you. Okay, whatever we have spoken now are things that have been launched in the last 10, 12, 15 years, right? But physical gift cards is how the gift card industry started like a decade back, right? Say for example, someone who do a physical, say, event in a place. Me sending the end user a electronic gift card might not make a lot of sense. I want to hand them something physical. And at the same time, if my end user persona is like 50, 60 years old, or I cannot really say talk about the age, but if they're not really tech savvy for that matter in different countries, I cannot really give them anything digital, right? I cannot send them an experience. I cannot send them an e-gift card. I might not be able to drive anything digitally. That is where your physical gift cards come in. So any event that you run, you can hand over physical gift cards, or any persona wherein people would like to walk into a store and redeem a physical gift card, you can kind of do those rewards. Irrespective of the use case, it purely depends on the person. So physical gift card is limited to 20 plus countries with some of the top brands in the market. But it is one of the go-to choice in the US is what we have seen, we have observed over the last couple of years. Now talking about how do we kind of integrate these rewards into your existing catalog. See, I come from a product background. I come from, say, a category background. So more often than not, we have a lot of pressure on the go-to-market, right? So purely based on a go-to-market strategy, you can decide what or how you want to integrate. Say, for example, if you feel I'll have my own interface, I'll have my own UI UX, everything has to be in-house, then you can kind of integrate our rewards API. It's a very seamless API. You can integrate into your own system, build your own UI UX, build your own, say, reward marketplace. But then if you feel, no, I have a very shorter go-to-market time, I'm happy with the UI UX that Gift is providing, you can slightly integrate our, say, rewards marketplace and go live within a few weeks' time. Or if you feel, no, I don't really have a lot of time, I have few weeks to go live. So it is as simple as integrating an iframe into your system. So we also have our rewards iframe, which can be quickly integrated into your ecosystem, and your go live time could be few weeks. So I have a lot of my team members here, so I have to take some time and appreciate them for some of the things that we have launched in 2023. So 2023 has been the best year so far for us as a team. We have really strengthened our offerings. I'll go back to the question where my founders keep asking me, what is exciting? What are you launching this year? What is exciting? So exciting is a word that keeps coming to me from my founders. So we have really strengthened our merchandise experience and gift cards across multiple markets, not just in few markets. We are talking about 100 plus countries. And at the same time, we have also launched new categories such as a lounge access or perks and offers. So we spoke about perks and offers in length, but this is one category where we saw traction from day one. So if you feel you need to keep engaging your customers at a very low cost, perks and offers is something that you should do. Coming to the most important section for the day, the big reveal. So any guesses? Please put it on Q&A. If you know what we're launching, please let us know. We have something for you. If not, I'll talk about it in detail. And I have a few of my team members who have been waiting for this launch from the day they have joined. So this is exciting for us as a team. Okay, without further time, I'll talk about the launch. So this is not exactly employee rewarding. This is employee engagement. So there is a difference, right? So we have been for a period of time launching a lot of rewarding options that could kind of help drive a lot of use cases that we spoke about. But then we have been in the market for close to 10 years. And we have a lot of enterprise clients. So a lot of clients came back to us saying, okay, we use you for rewarding our employees, but can we also have some employee benefits driven by you? So meal card is an employee benefit, right? A lot of you would have got meal cards from your existing, employee. So there is a limit every month. You keep getting your meal card, you keep using your meal card. There is also a tax benefit to it. Apart from that, for a lot of sales folks, there is also a fuel benefit that you get. You keep traveling, so you get a fuel benefit. There is also a tax exemption on fuel benefits. You might also get your bills paid, so which is the telecom services that we are talking about. So a lot of this, we have created a bundle with partnership with RuPay and Payu. We have launched Xoxoday multi-benefit card. So this is a tax benefit card, which can be used for meal, fuel, telecom, books and periodicals. It can also be used as a gifting option. If you feel, okay, I'll have to give someone a prepaid card and the card can be used in any of the POS machine, this is the right product for you. We have, and this is not a product where my team have to really put a lot of effort, get some feedback from the market and launch. This request has come from enough of our existing clients that they actually want a multi-benefit card. So this is one of the this is one of the toughest projects for me as a team, but this is one of the most rewarding product, I would say, because even before the launch, right, we have started getting a lot of requests for these cards. But then beyond this, we also have another category launch today, because this comes from compulsion, I would say, because we are in a very cutthroat industry, and then going back to the same point wherein we have been asked what is so exciting that you're launching, right? So we have to keep launching something that is exciting in the market to stay relevant. So we have another launch for you today. We call it swag. In India, this is called as customized gifts. In US, it is called as swag. It is as simple as kind of printing your logo on any of the merchandise that you see here. And this is targeted towards very, very certain use cases. Say, for example, if you have recently been to any trade event, you would have seen a lot of branded merchandise. It could be caps, it could be jackets that are distributed for a lot of brands. So that is one use case that we are trying to tap with this. The second use case is a very simple employee rewarding, right? A lot of us take a lot of pride in wearing a t-shirt where our company logo is printed. So that is one use case. You would have received a lot of custom branded products as part of your joining kits when you join companies. So this is an extension to our current rewarding catalog. While the use cases are limited, similar to webinars, say employee rewards, but this has been predominantly there in the market with a lot of players. But we thought, why not launch it? Because we already have enough customers, enough use cases to tap into. So this is again another launch from our side. Do try booking some of this from our platform if you're an existing client. You'd be happy to get your feedback on this. Now, talking about 2024 roadmap, we already talked about having 30 plus categories that can kind of help you engage with your end users more. going forward in the next year, we'll be kind of strengthening our existing categories. Again, with the launch of a new category in insurance, which will cover mobile and travel insurance. The idea is simple. We want to give you a very wide set of rewarding options so that you can keep your, say, end users engaging. And this primarily comes from the DNA that we have been working with very big enterprise clients for the last 10 years. And then we see such requests coming from them very frequently, because it's not that, say, someone works in a company for, say, 10 years, 15 years. You cannot keep rewarding the same gift cards year on year. So you'll need to give them a very big catalog which they can utilize on the points that they get from their employees. So that is what we are trying to drive as a team. So any questions that you have or any questions that is unanswered on the Q&A session, please feel free to ask us.
Right. Harish, thanks a lot for that very, very insightful session. I think we learned a lot and so excited about what's coming new, right? Our Q&A section has been buzzing quite a bit. I'll pull up some of the questions, Harish. You can probably take them or ask any of the panelists to answer them.
Sure.
First, we have, can you explain more about your resellers around the world? Is that something specific that you'd like to take? Harish would like to answer that.
Yeah, sure. See, we are primarily a rewards and loyalty company. So the kind of persona that we target or employee engagement, say employee rewards, we do channel rewards. We also do consumer rewards. Now, what happens is there are resellers in the market who might not have our scale, who might not have the reach that we have. So they do buy from us and they do distribute in the regional markets. So yes, we do cover some of the catalogs of the resellers we have in multiple geographies, but it is limited to few categories, which is possible through an API.
All right. I think I'll pick up another question, which is very recent to what we've just started, right? How is this different from Sodexo, aka Pluxy? So, the multi benefits card. So, Harish, would you like to answer, or would like one of your team members to answer this?
I could answer this.
Go for it.
It is not very different from Sodexo, but the idea behind launching this card is that, say, there is an existing customer who's already using us for their reward ecosystem. So why not? So our hypothesis is very simple. A lot of HR, they do come to us and say, okay, we have to manage multiple vendors. We do not have time. We have to put in a lot of effort to manage multiple vendors. So this is just an extension to what we do. While Sodexo is there in the market, we respect them. It's a good company. Our card has similar benefits to Sodexo, but the good thing is that if you already have a reward program with you, all you could do is save some of your time. We could be your one vendor who could take care of your engagement, say benefits and loyalty, all these pieces together.
All right. The next question we have is, do you have the capability to offer a PWA for integration? Harish?
I believe we are working on it. The product team is working on it, but as of now, we do not have timelines. Maybe Manu, if you have some timelines around it, you can pitch in. But we do not have the timelines yet, but we are aware of such requirements in the market, and I believe our team is working on it.
Right. Let's take up another question. Is the multi-benefit card RBI compliant?
Yes, it is. Because we are not the issuers of the card. Like we mentioned, we partner with players who have PPI license, who are licensed to distribute this card. We are just facilitating this so that you don't have to work with multiple vendors in the market.
All right. Which geographies are the swags available in?
See, we have swag right now launched in India. We have launched it in North America and few geographies across Europe, few countries across Europe.
All right. Let's see. Do you have any gamification features?
We do, yes. We have. That's a very different use case that we tap. So what we do is, for a lot of consumer campaigns, we create gamification for them. A simple example could be spin a wheel campaign that we create for a lot of consumer brands in the market. So we do have gamification capabilities with us. So if you want more details about this, it itself can go in a separate webinar. It's a very new set of industry that we tapped into last year, and it is very successful for us. But yes, we do have gamification features available.
Right. The question just keep coming through, Harish. I think you are asking the right questions here. Sorry, where is it going? Yeah. What is the process of sending and redeeming a physical gift card?
See, it is very simple. See, there are two types of gift card, right? One is you can use it on a online portal. Second is you can walk into a store and use. So irrespective of whether it is a digital or a physical gift card, you get the card, the unique code, and you also get the PIN. So you walk into a store, you go to the, say, a billing counter, you simply show them the physical coupon that you have received. They'll punch it into the system and you'll be able to kind of redeem it. Or if it is applicable online, like Amazon, for example, you can simply go to Amazon gift card section. You can kind of enter in the code and PIN and you can redeem it. There is literally no difference between an e-gift voucher and a physical gift voucher, just that the use case is different. You hand over a printed version to someone that you want to hand over.
Got it. I think we have quite a few questions here, but I'll just take only a few more. Can a client add their own rewards in the platform for the end users?
It is possible, and we have allowed some of the clients to do that. Because see, a lot of brands that are out in the market who have gift cards, they're also our clients. So we also help a lot of, say, D2C companies create gift cards and then kind of add their rewards into our ecosystem. So if that is what you're asking, we do that already.
Okay. I hope that answered some of your questions. Okay, there's one more I think we'll take, Harish. RuPay card additional offers on different merchants are accepted. I suppose they're asking additional offers from different merchants.
I do not get the question.
So I think the question is around
RuPay card is accepted.
Does
It's for multiple.
are additional offers on RuPay cards for different merchants accepted?
See, it
Probably.
again depends on the program that we have created and the type of, say, partnership that we, or the card that we pass on to the client. But it is possible, but there's a lot of configuration that is required to create such a card and distribute that in the market.
All right. I think we pretty much covered most of the questions and answers which have been asked here. You can obviously leave your feedback, additional questions, anything else that you have. That can also be there. We are always here at your end, at our end, to support you. Our team is here for any additional questions. The CSM team is also available. So post the webinar, obviously, you will receive a feedback form. The feedback form would be requested to be filled out. The top answer, the best answers get a 1,000 rupee gift card, right? And apart from that, we'd also really like to interact with you post the webinar, understand your pain points, and obviously keep on incorporating these sort of responses and your feedback into our product and try and see how best we could help you. Harish, I think what we'll do is probably have some closing comments either from you or from the panelists. Is there anything else that you'd like to add? That'd be great as well.
See, we are open to any offline conversation with any of you who feel that you have a pain point that has to be addressed, or you have a very unique use case wherein you want our suggestion on which could be relevant to that use case. We are open for it. We are open for an offline conversation. It need not be a sales pitch or a conversion for that matter. If you simply have a question, you can reach out to me or anyone in the team, and we'll be happy to help you out. The end goal is to delight the end user, whether it is our end user or your end user, with rewards. So happy to connect offline if required.
Absolutely. A big thank you to everyone who's attended this session today. Quick reminder again, we have that feedback form coming up. It's going to pop up the second you close this meeting. You'll also receive it in your email tomorrow, but suggestion would be to sort of fill up the answers right now. For some of the other questions which were asked through the session, which were not responded to, we will connect with you. Our team will connect with you and sort of discuss with you whatever problem statements you have, and we'll take that forward. Again, fabulous to have everyone here. Big thank you to the panelists. Big thank you to Harish for this very, very insightful session. I'm sure a lot of us have a lot of takeaways from this session. Hope to see more coming forward. Thank you, everyone.